Former Goldman Sachs partner Peter Kiernan, favorite guest on the program, is here. So is Ashley. So is Elizabeth McDonald. Peter, you first. This market, the Dow Industrials, dead flat in a very narrow range for a long, long time. Longest period of go nowhere in decades. So my question is, what is the event that gets us to break out, up or down, of that doldrums?
Well, as you describe it, it's just right. Stocks, very high. Volatility, very low. What's really changed? Where's the euphoria come from? Not from earnings growth. It's come from price earnings growth. In other words, what multiple are people willing to put on earnings? What that says is that's grown 30% since Christmas of 2014. What does that say? What it says is people are looking for growth. They're looking for the United States. Now, there's been some help. Central banks in the world have been buying like crazy. So what's like crazy mean? In 2007, central bank balance sheets, $5 trillion. Today, $18 trillion.
Really?
Oh, they have been buying with both barrels, with both feet. So that's part of it. But I think people are looking for a breakout opportunity because if there's one market that's going to grow, it's the United States. Now, Blackstone yesterday came out in favor of the emerging markets, not China, but the emerging markets. Growth is the story, and growth is what people are looking for, and they're looking for it not from Europe, from the United States.
So what's the breakout event? I mean, is it the election?
I think the election is going to make a very big difference, but I have to tell you, one of the signals for me, as I travel around the country, I see no bumper stickers. I see no one saying, I really want Hillary, I really want Trump. I think this is one where whoever wins is just going to be the beginning of a debate. I think if Hillary Clinton wins, Donald Trump is far from finished with his anger and his activities. We need to get a pro-growth initiative in our government. If we can do that and work with business, we're going to see a massive turnaround, and that's what the market is pricing in.
And when you say massive turnaround, you mean straight up. If we get a pro-growth policy in place in the United States, we go up on the stock market.
But growth has to come from two places. Yes, the economy has to turn, and that comes from business and government working together. They're not, and it has to do with cutting out unnecessary regulation that are an obstacle to growth. They're an enemy of progress.
You're not going to get that with Hillary Clinton, are you?
I don't think that's likely. Not without a very big fight. And that's why I think, frankly, this election, if she wins, it's just the beginning of the dialogue.
So I'm not trying to box you into a corner, Peter Kiernan.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
I think if Trump wins, we could see certainly a big growth. I think we want to grow at 2% at least. We're below that now. I think he could double that. I do think that could happen. With Hillary Clinton, I hear a lot of pro-growth language, but there's a lot of kiss but no tell. I don't see anything underneath that really says how we're going to grow. Okay. She's talking about a $25 billion investment in a fund or a bank that's going to help infrastructure, and $27 billion a year. The new bridge, the Tappan Zee, is going to cost $4 billion, and the roads on either side $1 billion apiece. That's $6 billion for one bridge.